Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cook the Books. I'm your host CJ, and today we're going to be getting into the big MLB slate that we have for this betting Friday. Little recap on yesterday's plays: 1 and 2. Barrios ended up pitching very well yesterday, so props to him for not going over on his hits allowed. Yankees just didn't have it yesterday. They've been in kind of a slump. Chris Sale, that one was a tough one to lose because he pitched unbelievably well. If you guys watched that game, he went 7 innings, 11 strikeouts. Should have got the win, but the bum-ass Braves just could not get any run support for him. And they ended up losing to the White Sox. So a little unlucky on that one. So 1 and 2 on yesterday's plays, but moving on to today, we've got 4 props for you guys. First up, we're going to be taking a look at Dakota Hudson, and he is going to be on the road, a spot that is very good for him that we are liking. We're looking at his over 15.5 outs. That's a minus 135 on BetMGM right now. He's over this line in 9 out of 15 games. He's getting the Chicago White Sox today, so good matchup for him. If you look at the home and away splits, at home at Coors Field, different pitcher. He's not very good on this line, but you go to the away where he is today, and again, different pitcher, over in 86% of games, 6 out of 7, and he averages 17.6 outs on the road. And, against a lineup like the White Sox, ranked 30th in on-base percentage and WRC plus, they don't walk much. And then looking at them versus right-handed pitchers, I mean, they have literally no hitters in this lineup besides 2 guys that are going over 233 average. So everyone else is below 233 and, should create some opportunities for Hudson to get some outs in this one and go deeper into this game. So we are liking him to go over 15.5 outs. And that'll be play number 1. Moving on to play number 2, we have Charlie Morton, the Atlanta Braves pitcher. He is going up against the Pirates today. Another good matchup, and this is a line that he abuses often. Over in 79% of games, over in 11 out of 14 on the season, and he will be at home today. We talked about those home and away splits. At home, another one that's he's good at home versus away. I mean, he's still good away, but definitely better at home with hitting at a 86% rate, 6 out of 7 games at home, and 21 out of his last 30, dating back to last season. So at home, he is very good. The Pirates, kind of like the White Sox, they're not a strong lineup. 28, ranked 28 in WRC plus, on base percentage 27. Middle of the pack for walks. But, Morton, he's a very good pitcher. He's been pitching very well. Props.cash has him to get almost 6 strikeouts today. So, you're thinking if you're going to be racking up some strikeouts, you should be going deeper into a game. And 16.5 outs for him should be no problem. Again, another lineup that versus right-handed pitchers have not been that good. They're a little better than the White Sox, but overall, not that great. And at home, he's averaging 95 pitches per game. Otherwise, that one miss that he had 76, but besides that, 105, 103, 105, and then all in the 90s. So he should be good to go deep into this one and get over 16.5 outs. Again, Charlie Morton over 16.5 outs. That's a minus 128 on FanDuel. And then moving on to prop number 3, we have Tristan McKenzie, the Cleveland Guardians pitcher. We are taking his strikeout line. He is projected for 4.6 strikeouts on props.cash, and this is a line that he is over in 11 out of his last 12. He's been killing this line this year. His line is 3.5 today. I mean, looking across the board on all these books, he's favored. On the sharpest book, Pinnacle, they have him heavily favored to minus 143 to the over. So they're liking him to go over, and everybody else is at about minus 130 and minus 135. We locked this in on DraftKings at minus 130. We're looking at him over 11 out of 15 games this season, and in the matchup, 4 out of the last 5 and in 4 straight. He faced Kansas City earlier this month, and he had 7 strikeouts against them. So a lineup that he pitches well against. And, just looking at the KC lineup and their bats on the season, they rank 27th in K percentage. And, that doesn't look the best, but when you're looking at the last more recent history, the last 15 days, they are ranking 11th in K percentage. So strikeouts are climbing. And as I mentioned, he faced them earlier this month, had 7, and they have ranked 30th in WRC plus. So been not doing too hot as a lineup, and versus right-handed pitchers, only 3 of these guys are hitting well versus righties this season, and everybody else is 226 or below. So again, you kind of see the theme that we're doing here, taking pitchers that have been, good on their lines that they have today, and taking advantage of the weaker matchup that they have. So again, Tristan McKenzie over 3.5 strikeouts, -130 on DraftKings. That is our third prop. And then this fourth prop is going to be from one of our cappers, Marcus Markets. He's been money on these batting strikeout lines, and he's got another one for us today. So I'll read some of his, write up for it. So basically, Willie Castro. By the way, his record on this is 16-2 on batter strikeout props. So he's doing great on this, and I'm personally going to be tailing this as well. And he goes over here in our Discord. This is in the best channel for the MLB slate. Willie Castro under 1.5 batter Ks for a -140. He found it on Fliff, I believe. He's under on this line in 80% of games this season. Willie has a 23.3 K rate versus right-handed pitchers this season, but that number goes down to 18.67 in the last 2 months. And he's facing Logan Gilbert today, who's capable of striking guys out, but he's in no way an elite, K guy. And he has a 24.6% K rate on the season, which is the top 66th percentile. So Castro, he sees an average of 3.95 plate appearances per game. And based on this and their respective season-long K rates, we can model 0.946 batter Ks. So Ballpark Pal has the under modeled for a -395 implied odds, given this plenty of value. So, I'll jump back to the chart here. I mean, as you can see, he's under this line 80%, only over in 16 out of 80 games so far. Yeah, I mean, and he's only gone over in 5 of the last 30. So definitely liking the odds on this. I'm actually very surprised that they're giving us this line at a -140. This is -145 because this is going off of BetMGM, but you can find it at -140 on Fliff if you have that book available. But Willie Castro, under 1.5 batter strikeouts. We are taking that for our fourth and final prop, and that'll be our full card for the day for the free bets. If you guys want everything that we were playing, all of our best bets, you saw a little bit of the Discord. You can check that out in the description down below. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are posting brand new videos for every single slate, every single day, except for Sundays, because Sundays blow. And if you guys want more free picks, go ahead and follow the link in the description to our Twitter. We post a lot of free plays over there. But anyways, good luck on today's bets if you guys are tailing. And as always, let's cook the books.